What's up, guys? Professor Marshall. Here we go. One of my favorite attacks. Walk around armbar from side control. Get the kimura and the neck scissors. Let's check it out. So I want to start this position in a very heavy side control. My sternum on his sternum, okay, and his arm is above my neck, okay, in between our heads. Does everyone see it? His arm in between our heads. If it was over here, we're going to look at a different attack. But today, here we go. One of the things that I have to worry about from this position is whenever he reaches over my back, if I'm on my knees like this, he can grab my belt, okay, and he can pull me over the top. He pushes and then pulls me over the top, okay, go ahead. He pushes and on the bottom I end up, okay? We call that the J-Jack Judo roll. So, how do I deal with this? First, okay, my head's tight on the arm. My arm reaches around and I grab the inside of my collar. My other hand blocks the hip. And now I get very heavy with my legs. My hips stay low so that when he tries to pull me over, there's no going anywhere, okay? I'm staying tight. I'm looking towards the legs. Switch my base. Step over his head so both of my knees are on touching his shoulders, okay? From this position, look, I'm still pinching the arm. I'm going to drive Professor up onto his side. My head to the hip, okay? My head on his hip so his arm doesn't pass in front of my face. See how his arm stays stuck? My free hand now blocks the elbow. I walk my knee over the bicep so that my knee and my toe are on the ground and his arm is in between my shin. My hand plants. My leg that's behind him steps up about 6 inches from his back. I twist back towards my side over here, towards my left. Little twist, and then I did a big spin, grab the armpit, pull him tight. From this position, my leg walks over, grab the thumb, straighten out the arm for the finish and the tap. Again. Here's the arm, head low, arm around, sternum to sternum, block the hips, heavy hips. Okay, legs long. Switch, step over, knees to the shoulders. Drive Professor up on the side, head to the hip, pinching my head back on his arms. Block the elbow, take my knee, walk it over. Step, twist, turn, grab the armpit, suck it in, bring the leg over. Make sure I grab the thumb. Look, I'm still in the seated position. When I'm ready to go, I grab the thumb, slowly lay back, take Professor's arm. Sometimes, guys, what happens is his arm does pass in front of my face. Here I am. As I go through this transition, look, there his arm goes. Okay? See his arm? I want it here. It passed here. Okay? The most important thing from this position, guys, now is my elbow. If my elbow is out towards his hip, he can pull his arm out. I want my elbow curled into the armpit, back towards my hip, almost so that my palm faces up. So that if he tries to escape the elbow, it's locked. Okay, he runs into my bicep. Again, he tries to escape, he runs into my arm. I lock up my kimura. No thumb. Grab one, grab two. Every time this guy's going to grab his pants right here. It's okay. I'm going to step the same leg up to the same position. This time I'm going to lean my knee in. From here, guys, look. This is the open side. This is the back side. I'm going to pull hard to the open side. As hard as I want, I can pull here. It's no pressure on his arm. Pull. Rips the grip. Now, nice and slow, I come up. Slowly pressure, and there's the finish again, okay? So here's where everything changes. My hand's here, not here, arm in, okay? Palm up, grab one, grab two. Step, lean my knee in. Hard pull, slow pull for the tap. Last thing that happens, guys, is I'm here. I can't get this grip to break. My leg goes back down. I lean a little bit forward towards his legs. What that does, as you can see, is it makes his head come up off the ground. See how his head's up off the ground? I lean a little forward. slide my leg that was stepped up, was here, slide it under the head, lay down to the back side, cross my feet, ready for the choke. There it is, okay? Notice, I never let go of the grip here. Why? Because sometimes this guy tucks his chin, this isn't happening, he gets his hand in here. I want to be able to be back on top. So since I have the grip, look, move my legs, turn him. Now watch, Professor and I are both going to try to get on top. Turn to my stomach, and back I am for whatever I want to do. Kimura, or arm lock. One more time, guys. Here I am, set up. Switch, step over. Up, I blew it. Here comes his arm in front of my face. Boom. Elbow tight, lock one, lock two. Step, knee in. Pull, finish. Can't break the grip. Knee back down, lean forward, slide it back underneath of his head. Roll. Boom. Squeeze. Oh, can't get it. Leg comes off, turn him. Sometimes I like to put my head right here behind the tricep so that he can't get that head to the ground, arm to the ground. Turn. Back up. Kimura or arm lock. One of my favorite attacks.